Section 3 of the Petition for Injunction for Protection against Repeat Violence begins in the middle of the page on page 2 and ends at the beginning or the top of page 4 of the form. Subsection 1 of Section 3 asks whether the petitioner has ever received or tried to obtain an injunction for protection against domestic violence, repeat violence, dating violence, or sexual violence against the respondent in this or any other court. If so, write what happened in that case, including the case number, in the space provided. Similarly, subsection 2 of Section 3 asks whether the respondent has ever received or tried to obtain an injunction for protection against domestic violence, repeat violence, dating violence, or sexual violence against the petitioner in this or any other court. And if so, write what happened in that case in the space provided. Subsection 3 of Section 3 asks the petitioner to describe any other court case that is either taking place now or that has taken place in the past between the petitioner and the respondent. Subsection 4 and subsection 5 provide a lot of space for you to write details of the different incidents of violence which has occurred between the petitioner and the respondent. Subsection 4 specifically asks for details regarding the most recent incident of violence, which must have occurred within 6 months of the date of the filing of the petition. Provide the date that the incident occurred as well as the location in the spaces provided. If you need to include additional pages in order to provide all of the details of the facts that took place regarding the most recent incident of violence, feel free to check the box and include the extra pages at the end of the petition itself. Similarly, subsection 5 asks for details regarding other prior incidents, including the dates and locations of those incidents in the space provided. These incidents may have taken place within the past 6 months or may have taken place prior to the 6-month period. As long as one of the incidents has taken place within the past 6 months, the court should be able to proceed with hearing your petition. As with subsection 4, check the appropriate box if you are attaching additional pages in order to provide all of the facts of the other prior incidents of violence. Subsection 6 of Section 3 asks why the petitioner genuinely fears repeat violence by the respondent. It is important to provide as much detail as to where this fear comes from and to be as specific as possible. And finally, subsection 7 of Section 3 allows for additional information to be provided that is pertinent to the petition. Subsection A asks whether the respondent owns, has, or is known to have guns or other weapons. If so, check the box provided and describe the weapons that the respondent owns, has, or is known to have. And subsection B asks whether this or prior acts of repeat violence have been previously reported to an official or an agency. If so, check the box and provide details in the space provided.